If you could go back again and like choose any new classes in high school or any new major, would you, or would you stick to what you'd already done?
I think obviously my past has made me who I am today. It's hard because like in New Orleans, there was only 3 schools that were good schools, and I went to one of the 3 good schools. Every other school was trash.
Right.
And so I appreciate that my parents put me into that school and try very hard to keep me at that school. Because I wasn't zoned for my middle school or high school. I got kind of like grandfathered in.
Nice.
Which was also part of like the hurricanes.
Okay.
I was 5 when Hurricane Katrina hit. And so I did test into like the gifted program. But when I was entering 1st grade, I technically wasn't zoned for that elementary school.
Okay.
But they were so desperate for students.
Right.
Because it was Katrina. So I got kind of grandfathered into the gifted program and then just weaseled my way into that middle school and high school. I wish that I hadn't pushed myself so hard in middle school and high school. I mean, it built character to be a hard worker, but at the same time, I'm burnt out.
Did you feel like you missed out on a lot?
Like socially?
Or socially, or like sports, or like whatever.
I did some sports. I wasn't very good at them. I think I would have benefited from more variety of people, because there was basically like the popular kids and then the nerdy kids, and there wasn't much in between.
Got it.
And so I think I lacked a lot socially that I had to crash course in college. That was very difficult for me, because I just was very naive, didn't know how to socialize, and that was tough for me to learn. And I also accidentally hurt a lot of people along the way. So I wish I hadn't done that. But anyway, different major. I still have a passion for filmmaking. I don't know what else. My thing was I never knew what else I wanted to major in. But maybe something that makes more money. I don't know.
I get that.
Yeah.
I feel like if I had the opportunity to go back, I would for sure try to get more in depth with the entertainment industry, because knowing what I know now, like I don't want to be deep into the famous people, entertainment industry. They could keep that. But, like things like
the
this,
indie. I see.
Like learning how to, interview people, or learning about business, how to grow a business, like doing different things that relate to this industry and could help me in this particular industry, or just entertainment in general. I just find the entertainment industry to be fascinating. So if I had to do it over again, like I would probably choose that avenue over what I did, because social work is what I chose, and I'm not going to touch it. I can't do it.
I understand.
Yeah, too empathetic for that.
I would say film school is most beneficial for networking purposes.
Okay.
But the skills and what you're talking about, learning all that, you can learn that outside of school. It's mainly for networking purposes, meeting other filmmakers.
For sure.
And because you can learn everything on your own through YouTube and through your own effort.
That's seriously, because that's exactly what I'm doing now. Like I literally said I wanted to start a podcast, make it into a YouTube channel, and figured it out.
I didn't say this, but I'm really proud of you for like being like, you're being consistent.
Okay, look. I'm sorry. I just got really shy because
Your turn to get red.
Because that is the best compliment I have ever received. Not the fact that yes, I'm very happy that you're proud of me, but the fact that you just call me consistent. I have never in my life.
Girl, same.
Consistent. That is literally the best compliment ever.
Like, I knew you were going to make the videos, but I didn't realize like you would be making them this often,
Right.
And So I've been very surprised by how much content you've been putting out, which is great because you want to make a lot of content.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm proud of you.
The little girl inside of me is actually coming to the outside. She's like jumping around in here. I literally feel, and I think it's so easy for me to do because I love it. I genuinely love doing this. I genuinely love talking to people and hearing people's stories.
But it's kind of like social work, but without the burden of being a social worker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Without like having to strip things away from other people.
Right.
Like I can just
kind of like counseling almost.
Which is really what I wanted to do in the first place.
Right.
But when I was doing counseling or when I was thinking about psychology, I was like, okay, I have to be careful because when I talk to people, like it's taking on their energy, their like their being, because I'm a highly functioning empath. Like I feel like it's very easy for me to hold to other people's emotions.
Right.
So I figured that would be hard. But honestly, doing this, I think I could potentially would have been okay.
Yeah.
But you know, it's fine. I did not choose that path.
But see, if you hadn't been on this path, you wouldn't have been to Korea to meet all these interesting people.
True.
So
everything's for a reason. Like I'm literally having the time of my life, just like meeting new people, talking to my friends, like talking, you know, and I know that it's only going to grow from here. Like I'm going to networking events and like just talking to random people, foreigners here in Korea. And the way that people are interested gives me hope. Like the amount of people who have said, yes, absolutely, I'll come and do the podcast. Like,
because people really want to talk about their own stories.
They do.
And I think in today's society, whatever, it's kind of looked down upon to talk about yourself.
Right?
And so I think people just want to be heard and they want to be listened to.
And I want to listen. I really do. I want to listen. I want to help. I want to share. I want to, gosh, that is like, it's forever been my dream to just like encourage people and to love on people and to let people know that
comes out in everything that you do.
It does.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love I'm not going to cry. I mean, I get so emotional when I talk about this because like when I genuinely do something that I'm happy about, like it almost always brings me to tears. And when other people see it, it's like, oh, it's not for nothing. You know, like, you know, I don't, damn, I was just like, the first one. But, you know, I don't expect people to notice. I don't expect anything in return when I'm talking to people or when I'm loving on people. I never have. You know, I'm so happy for my friends when they get into relationships. Like, you know, they get, like, one of my friends is getting married, you know, and she didn't even want a boyfriend, you know? Like,
the only one of us that didn't want to get married is the one that's getting married.
First one, bro. It's insane.
Or she's already married.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, that's crazy. But I'm happy for her. I am genuinely happy that she found somebody that she loves. And so I'm on the side of the fence like, okay, it may not be my turn right now, but eventually, you know? And so when I want to celebrate my small wins. I want to celebrate starting something and being consistent with it. Yeah. You know, and when people like recognize that, it makes me feel,
of course,
like I want to cry.
Yeah.
So thank you for the compliment. I said all that to say thanks.
It's only genuine.
Okay. It's a struggle.